Greetings, all. Welcome to a new channel for me. Different niche than I've made videos on ever. I guess I've given this a try a couple times over the last decade. I'm gonna be going by Tepig Fan on here. In case anybody recognizes my voice, I'm not trying to hide it. I have a Bed Wars channel for high pixel stuff called Joe Pig. I've done that quite a bit as well, but I really am not that into Bed Wars anymore. Pokemon is what I've been kind of putting energy towards. Kind of like that kind of energy. It's not a video game, so like I'll play video games as well. But I wanted to kind of introduce myself and kind of to the Pokemon space, I guess, and just hang out. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna put my desktop audio on because I have some. Maybe not. I don't know if this is copyright free. Whatever. I'm not going to for now. I have some nice jazz playing. Maybe that'll be kind of my vibe. I'm probably not going to do face cam or even videos with a camera much. I don't know. It's never been my thing for how I like making YouTube videos. I kind of like that YouTube you can just be a voice. So there's a voice crack. Maybe I shouldn't just be a voice. Maybe if you all see my face, it'll be better. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about just like Pokemon cards, probably more of the investment side of things a little bit, and also just kind of like what I'm interested in. Which this video, I mean, you can see Dragon's Exalted is on my screen. This incredible set. This set's actually kind of mid, but incredible pack art. Look at that booster box, dude. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful, and there's nothing that looks like it in Pokemon. That's one of the reasons I love it so much. And it has, I mean, cool Pokemon all around. I mean, I don't remember this dude's name. I'm gonna be honest. This one. I don't remember that dude's name. I'm gonna be honest. But the Giratina and the Rayquaza and the Gyarados, beautiful. They look amazing. Not great cards. I mean, these are kind of some of the best you're gonna get out of this set. And I mean, they're cool. Like the shiny Rayquaza is cool, but anyway, this set's so expensive now. By the way, oh my god, dude, $6,000, 5,000. There aren't enough selling to have like a concrete market price. It's kind of one of those things where, if you buy one, you're gonna find somebody who's selling one, kind of make a deal. You're not just gonna like pick one up on Amazon or something, or eBay, or even on TCG Player. I mean, there's probably a listing on eBay somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I'll introduce myself though. So, yeah, I'm gonna be going by Tepig Fan on here. I think that's a fun one. I love Tepig. Tepig's one of my favorite Pokemon. My favorite animal is pigs. I don't know if this is actually even that true anymore. I still love pigs. They're the best. But the second part, my favorite color for the longest time when I was younger was orange. I don't know if that's even true anymore. Like, I don't wear orange much. Like, I feel like blue and pink I just kind of like more. But whatever. When I was a kid though, that kind of made Tepig my favorite Pokemon. I just think, I mean, I think he's adorable, and he's like a little orange pig, which is why I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. So anyway, Tepig, goated Pokemon. That's why my name's that. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm gonna be making videos just talking about kind of whatever. Just upload like all the time. Why not? I'm not doing a ton with my life right now. I'm like in between semesters of college. I don't know. I figured I'd start this. It would be fun. Uh, okay. So that's, I guess, more background about me. I'm 20 currently. I go to college. I'm studying politics. Although I'm not there right now. I'm on my summer break. Which I probably could be doing classes, but I don't want to be honest. Let's see. I was really into Pokemon. What eras was I into it? So I was really into Pokemon kind of the beginning of XY, which was 2014ish. I remember. Oh my god, I remember some of the some of the stuff I used to buy. I wish I had access to that kind of stuff now. It wasn't even much, but it was like certain tins and stuff with like kind of the later black and white packs are super nostalgic to me, and then kind of the beginning of XY. So like, um, what was it? I think like Flashfire released kind of while I was into that, and then Fists also released, which those were like early XY packs. Those were what came right after base. Uh, then let's see. I remember getting black and white stuff quite a bit. God, black and white was that late black and white era. Kind of Dragons Exalted on. I love all of those packs. I think it's mostly nostalgia factor for me because I mean they had like full arts, I guess, and then just like normal EXs, and they had some secret rares. But dude, these secret rares that were like just a card, but it's like gold or something, are so boring to me. I'm gonna be honest. If like maybe I'm just spoiled by like the illustration rares we have now, but like I don't want that. I don't want that. It's boring. I don't think this was a secret rare. I'm trying to find maybe they have it. Um, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. That maybe I can't find it anywhere. But this set just had like some full art EXs. But the pack art from that time I think is some of the best ever. I think that like the Plasma Freeze and Plasma Storm and Plasma Blast, yeah, that's all of them. God, those were beautiful. And then Legendary Collection or Legendary Treasures. I think it's Legendary Treasures. Oh my god. Beautiful box. And then Dragons Exalted, which is what I'm talking about right now. I'm just kind of going on a little like memory thing. Dude, oh my god, this set is beautiful. I think like that orange and green just goes so well together. I think that like having this like dragon set is so sick. And these like the like honeycomb kind of hexagonal green pattern on top of the packs, like we just don't see stuff like that anymore. I mean, I'm looking at some of the packs I have over here. I actually Journey Together I think has beautiful pack art. I think it's some of the coolest pack art we've seen in a while. Just because it's unique, not really because of anything else. But like most packs, they have like like I'm looking at a Surging Sparks right now, and it has like a little gold thing kind of in the corner, and um, a lot of early Scarlet and Violet was pretty bad. Sword and Shield didn't have anything crazy. Anyway, I don't know, stuff like that. Like this is such a unique pattern. Um, I mean, not in the grand scheme of things, but it's a unique pattern for Pokemon, and I don't know, it makes me kind of sad that like we don't get stuff like that anymore. Anyway, so I got into Pokemon in 20. I don't know years super well for those earlier years. I mean, 2014? I was 9 years old. So, um, anyway, um, I was into it very casually. I maybe opened a booster box or two that I got for like Christmas sometime around there. It wasn't. I wasn't a try hard. I mean, I was really young. I mean, I was completely dependent on just my parents, pretty much, or like allowances or whatever. So it was the kind of thing that I had like quite a while ago. I don't know. It was a different time. I was a kid. I didn't open that many packs back then. It was like I'd go to a store and I'd get like a pack, be like, please dad, can I get a pack? And then I'd get one, and it was amazing. Great times though. I mean, I miss opening stuff back then, like that feeling, of like getting a pack and opening it in the car on the way home. Oh my god. Oh, and I wish I kept some of those packs sealed. Though I remember opening Flash Fire packs more than anything. Holy shit. Oh, you know how much those are now? I don't even remember. They're like 50, something like that. $50 for one pack. At least last time I checked. I haven't checked in a few months. They might be even more. Um, I loved opening these, dude. They were so fun. They were so sick. honestly, like looking back, we have way cooler sets now. I got to be honest. I can't let nostalgia blind me too much. I mean, the fact that we get like normally like 30 SIR, like 30 of these like full arts that aren't even like the illustrations. Oh my god, it's beautiful compared to these old ones. I mean, look at Moonbryon versus the top chase card from like Flashfire, which was the secret rare gold Charizard. Which Charizard wasn't gold. It was like the border of the card was kind of gold. It was shit. I mean, sorry to say that, but like compared to what we have now, like Flashfire Mega Charizard, or let me just see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so you can see it here. This was the first one, you see? This was the ultra rare. It's really small. Shoot. You get it though. Like come on, dude. Oh, you're going to make the border like gold. Not even the actual border because there's fire going. Which, not to say this isn't a cool card. This is a great card right here. But like this is the secret rare chase. There it is, a little bigger. Boring. Anyway. Versus what we have now. So, don't let nostalgia blind you too much, I guess. But, so I was into it, like, I mean, I was 9. I couldn't be into it seriously. I'm not going to go to a card shop and, like, play the game or anything. Not happening. I kind of got out of it, it was whatever. That was like 2014, maybe 2015. I don't remember when. Probably 2014, I'm going to say. Most of that. I played a lot of Minecraft as a kid. Have recently as well. Obviously, I've said I was a Hypixel YouTuber. If that interests you, you can go watch those videos, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of fell out of it. Played Minecraft, whatever, did whatever. Still had some cards, I still have cards from back then, from that like first era, which is kind of fun. I think I like have a Mega Lucario, which is pretty cool. Something that I'm like, oh, I have that. That's nice. Also, if I don't know if that picks up. It's a monster can lid that I'm tapping on my desk. I'm gonna get one of those tomorrow. I'm gonna get a monster tomorrow. Sorry. I'm just thinking that to myself. Probably shouldn't. It's not good. It's not good for me, but it tastes good. So, I don't know. Okay, 2015. No, 2016. Yes, that's the next time I was into it. Was in late 2016, more so. So, first thing, Pokemon Go that summer. Whoa, big. And I was into Pokemon Go. Didn't live in a city at the time, so it wasn't like I could play it all that well. I mean, I remember like walking like half a mile to get to a Pokestop. Not half a mile. Walking like it wasn't that it was completely unplayable. Like I could go somewhere else, but from a like 12-year-old, 11-year-old, whatever I was trying to play Pokemon Go, I don't have a way to get around. Anyway. Okay. So, Pokemon Go comes out. That's fun to me. Kind of gets me back into Pokemon. I get back into the trading card game. And especially when I started middle school, for whatever reason, a lot of other people also kind of did the same thing. So I had other friends that were doing Pokemon cards. We were all getting into it. It was a good time, It was a real good time. And that's kind of honestly, I mean, some of my friends I still have because, I don't know, I switched things. I went to middle school with different people that I had gone to school with previously, and yeah, I met a lot of new people there. I mean, I was quite young, but I was meeting new people, and yeah, a lot of some of those guys are still my really close friends now because we were into Pokemon at the time, and you know, some of us were more into the games, some more into the cards. Like I played Pokemon Y. I finished it and I like played Sun and Moon. I think Sun more, like a bit, not a ton though. I mean, it was fun, you know. I don't know. It's not really my thing though. Shiny hunting's kind of fun, but it's super grindy and anyway. Um, but I was really into into the cards. I was probably the most into the cards out of that whole group. I think I had other friends that were into it. I shouldn't act like I was the only one. Um, let's see. So the cards, you know, super into them, and then. Sorry, why is this saying that this is 150 bucks in stock? Hold on. It's not. There's no way. Oh, that's okay. Okay, it's one pack. Sorry, I was a little confused. It's one pack of it, not a booster box. One pack for 150. That's a little much. It's more like 120. I would say market right now, but whatever. Maybe 150 if you're getting something like this. Oh, this is 550. These are actually quite rare, to be fair. These like blisters, because it was before they started doing the sleeves. Sorry, I'm going on tangents. I'm gonna do that though. That's what this channel's about. Okay, you're gonna hear me go on tangents, and you're gonna be like, "Wait, what's this guy talking about now?" And it's gonna be chill though. Yeah, 2016 I got into it more so, and you know, I was a little bit older. I remember I went to the Sun and Moon pre-release. That Christmas, I got a Dragon's Exalted booster box in 2016. Oh my god, man! Oh, take me back. Just to like punch myself in the face for opening the whole thing. Like I remember I had it sitting. It was on a different desk, but it was on a desk that was in the same part of my room as like my current. I have two desks next to each other. One has just is a mess right now with just Pokemon shit all over it, and then one has my PC. Um, it was another desk sitting there, and I remember having this Dragon's Exalted booster box there, and I was like slowly opening it over the course of like a month, probably, or a few weeks. Oh, what a beautiful set, though. Oh my god. Not the cards, the pack art. Which for sealed stuff, if I'm not opening, I care more about pack art. Well, I mean, I care about if it's gonna gain value, but pack art and box art. I have a Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB that I got from Pokemon Center like a year ago. Can't believe how much Fusion Strike's gone up. Holy whew. I feel fortunate because I got quite a bit of Fusion Strike. I didn't get a booster box, but I have an ETB, a PC ETB, like 8 blisters, and then also there were Fusion Strike packs with a Tepig card and Fusion Strike with Tepig card as the like promo card. I have 8 of them, and I got them for fucking like 375 each. Oh my god, I should have bought like 100. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. I couldn't have known though, and having 8 of those is already cool. So whatever. You know, it is what it is. Those market though, it's annoying. It shows it being like $3 less than a sleeved booster pack. Which maybe it is if it technically. I mean, I don't know. It comes with a coin and a card. There's no way, but I don't know. Maybe some people would prefer having just a sleeved booster rather than like a check lane blister with an extra card, because it feels like too much extra stuff going on. Okay. Where was I at? Yeah, I opened a Dragon's Exalted booster box. That hurts my soul a little bit. And I remember this was one of the only boxes back then that I ever like asked for and got that was above like $100. That's how easy it was to get product back then. You could walk into any store, get $100 for a booster box. I remember going to card shops. It was like 140, and I'd be like, please, why would anybody buy it at that? You know, buy it at MSRP. Ugh, MSRP is so high. I mean, I thought that a year ago. Also, to be fair, that's not like something that went away like a decade ago. Um, okay. That's kind of the past, you know. That's how it was. I also went to the Sun and Moon pre-release. That was pretty fun. And then I don't know, I got kind of bored with it in like February, March of 2017. And missed a lot, which I'm sad about. Although back then I couldn't keep things sealed. I was too young and too what's the word? Too excited about. I don't know. I just maybe I had too much of a gambler mentality that I've gotten rid of luckily because um I still enjoy opening stuff sometimes. I just bought 9 Journey Together blisters. I opened one of them because I haven't opened any Journey Together yet. Cause you can't find shit anywhere. And it finally the price came down enough that I'm like, okay, I'll get some of these now. Whatever. Support the scalpers. No, I'm kidding. I'll make videos on my opinions on everything later, in case anybody's curious. If you're here, I mean, I can start to give you an opinion. There's also things that I just don't have strong opinions on because I don't know enough about. Like a lot of the distribution side of things, I don't know about because I'm 20, haven't owned a card shop. You know, I kind of would like to someday, honestly. I don't know if that's where my life's gonna take me, but it would be cool. I don't know if I want to deal with it though. Like I'd rather just kind of like get a good job and then hopefully, you know, this is fingers crossed. I'd rather like get a good job and then just like kind of invest in Pokemon and like have fun with it as a hobby. It's just expensive, you know. But I don't think I need to do the whole card shop thing. There's other ways to get a lot of product, and I'm not like a crazy super social person, so I don't know how I would feel about being like in the front of everything, like owning a shop and being there all the time. I mean, it would be fun, but anyway. Let's see what else. So yeah, I mean that's I don't know. Back to what I was saying. So I got to college. I'd been doing YouTube for a while, and I'd saved up some money. Get to college. I'm at Target one day, and I see some Pokemon cards, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a couple packs. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna get a couple packs. And I just ripped them. It was whatever. I didn't keep anything sealed for the first few months of getting back into things. Um, I was like, let's do it. And bro, I got back into Pokemon, and I was like, wait, this shit's kind of fun again. I also had like more money to spend. I mean, not an insane amount, but like, I had done YouTube for a while, hadn't really spent much of that money. So I had that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was able to like buy a couple booster boxes for myself, stuff like that, which was great. Yeah, let's see. So, that was kind of what got me back into it. And then I was also like watching some YouTubers open stuff, and I was like, oh, this looks really fun. A little bit later, I started really thinking about the kind of the long-term investment side of things, which I do have to say for Pokemon investing, I feel conflicted on it a lot of the time because there is a part of me that's like, if the entire market completely crashed, I would be content. Because what that means is that I can get product for a cheap price and have fun opening it. And I'll still put away more because even if it crashes down to $100 again, every single set once it stops printing is going to be something that somebody wants, and it's going to be above MSRP, at least above the $100 if the market crashes down to that again, which I don't know if it will for a while, but somebody wants it. Anyway, I got into like the investment side of things and looking at it. I started watching like Pokeodds a lot, and if a few other YouTubers I've watched since then, but I really liked his videos. I was like, like this is really cool. I also started really appreciating sealed product, which not just from like an investment standpoint or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna make all this money off of it, but like this one box, this Fusion Strike, it's the one I always think of. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Fusion Strike ETB, this one, the Pokemon Center one. Beautiful. Oh my god. This is one of the best Pokemon Center ETBs, or just ETBs in general, like out there. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful, dude. 300 on Walmart's website. Jeez. Um sorry, this question. Which one is worth it? The normal one's worth it if you're ripping. Pokemon ETB is worth it if you're holding. That's it. Anyway, it's always the case. Although both will go up. Normal ETBs go up also. They're like a less commitment booster box, honestly, or a cheaper booster. But they go up kind of the same amount. But if you're ripping, if you have the money, get a booster box. And if you don't, then that's also okay. But just I don't know, buy like single packs. I don't know why people always buy so much in like these big boxes. I mean, if you can find anything MSRP or like at a store right now, it's gonna be cheaper. But like, dude, like don't spend $50 for 9 packs on it. Well, you can't get an ETB for $50, but if you could, don't spend $50 on an ETB if you're gonna rip it. Unless you really want the stuff inside also. Just buy a booster box. Or buy half a booster, or just buy like 18 loose packs. I mean, it's like, I get that it's a little worrying, but buy like 18 loose packs on TCG Player. I don't know. I've never understood the when you have these like fancy schmancy products and you're just opening them. Like, for what, dude? Like, I don't know. That's like my opinion on that. Maybe that's a hot take. I guess if you want the stuff inside, like those new prismatic super premium collections, I get wanting to open those. There's a lot of cool shit in there, and you actually are getting quite a few packs. And if you get it for like $100 somewhere, $90 like MSRP, if you get it for that, like you're doing pretty well, for yourself. So I get it. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute, but yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why people buy things that are like the least convenient way to get packs and open them. Um, I mean, right now, I think a booster pack, if you the cheapest you can get them for is like $6 if you're buying on like the market, not finding them at stores. If you're just buying them online, like, dude, what? Why are you spending like $40 on a box that gives you like 4 packs? Or on like a tin or something. Like, just buy 4 packs. I don't know. I felt the same about MSRP stuff. I never bought things in stores. Now I try to find things in stores, but for the longest time, I was not buying stuff in stores. Why would I? Why? It's just more money, you know? Um, when I got back into it, I was buying some stuff at a Target near me. But now, why? What's the point? Anyway. Um, yeah, so I got back into Pokemon in 2023. I've been having fun with it. Kind of spring 2024, I got quite a bit and shipped it to my house or my parents' house, and then rather than to my college, and then I don't know. Most of that I've just been sitting on. I haven't opened most of it because I don't want to. I don't have a ton right now. I mean, I'll probably make a video later that goes over actually what I have, but I have like 12 Japanese boxes, most of which I got for like $30 at the time. Some of them were a little bit more because like I have a 151 that I probably bought for 80. I do have a prismatic or a Terastal Festival. Oh, different names. I do have one of those, which is good. Good to have. I have a few booster bundles. I have a few ETBs. I have a few English booster boxes. I have quite a few sleeved packs. I love sleeved packs. I don't know. They're one of my favorite products because they're a low amount. I like them better than just a pack, and I don't know. They also make me like less tempted to open them. Does that make sense? Like I don't know. It's like two things to open them, and it was a little bit. It was a little bit of a premium to get them as sleeves or sleeved packs rather than just the plain booster packs. Um. So, anyway. Yeah, no, I have a little bit of 151. I have a few like collection boxes that I just thought were like pretty, honestly, in Amazon. I didn't put a lot of thought into this stuff. I mean, honestly, for a while, I was just, if I saw some stuff that was pretty, I'd buy it. And that's kind of dumb. Um, I mean, if I could go back, I would have told myself, number one thing I would have told myself is buy a Fusion Strike booster box. I know they're $200, or they were at that time. I know they're $200. It's worth it. But at the time, I was like, eh. I'll get Twilight Masquerade because that one has the Greninja, and that's gonna go to the moon. Clearly, even though Twilight's like a completely normal set now. I didn't know it was to come. Okay, when Twilight came out, it was like, ooh, this is actually something. Um, it was the first time Scarlet and Violet had like a proper chase card. What was Twilight Masquerade? The sixth set. What was the fifth? Temporal. Yeah, Temporal was kind of shit. All those sets were kind of shit. I thought Paradox Rift was cool from like pack art and stuff, or like the idea of it, and then I opened it and I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. Obsidian Flames felt boring. It's another Charizard set, and it just did like more Charizards. I actually pulled the Chase Charizard. That was like the first booster box I opened since I got back into this in like late 2023. Pulled the Chase Charizard. Really boring, honestly. Like, I don't know, and it's not that incredible of a card. Like, it looks cool, but it's like Charizard on a silver background. Like, it almost just looks like a little bit more complicated of a full art. Not to say I don't like it. I mean, I'm happy I pulled it. It was cool when I pulled it. I was like, oh wow, I actually got the top chase card. But like, I don't know. Has only happened twice since, and one of them I didn't even know because it was it Paradox? Or yeah, it was Paradox. Paradox? Yeah, it was Paradox. Oh my god, brain. With that Groudon, that I don't know, some fucker's pumps or something. Um, which I mean, I don't know if you want to do that, cool, but I didn't even know it was like a good card. It was just sitting in my a binder I had, and I was like, oh, this is $80 now. Well, now it's like 50 or something. I don't know. And then I pulled the Gardevoir from Scarlet and Violet base, which should be a more expensive card. Okay, that should be $120 card, I think. Anyway, um, I'm literally going off of what I feel like. Not I would pay for it, but what I feel like it should be worth. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because I own it. I'll do a video at some point going over a ton of stuff that I think is over and underpriced. Not for financial advice, just because I like having an opinion on this stuff, you know. And with singles, it's like, I mean, you have your pull rate and you have how pretty it looks. That's kind of it now. I mean, I don't think gameplay function really as much. The last time I paid attention, I think Iron Hands and Paradox Rift did kind of well as like a base EX because it was like, I don't know, it was like it was like good in the game, I guess. I don't know if it was. I think it was. I think one of the championship decks had it, and I don't pay attention to the game anymore. I don't remember how to play the game. I haven't since I was like 12. I don't really have an interest in it, dude. Like, eh, eh. Anyway, um, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got back into the hobby though, and I've been enjoying it. I don't open much anymore, especially since the market kind of started going crazy. I found a tin at Walgreens, which was pretty cool. I bought two of them. I opened one. Um, so that was fun, I guess. I opened one of the 9 Journey Together sleeved packs today, which was fun. Just because I don't know, eight's a more even number. Dude, the the TCG player card shop that sent me them, they sent me, well, one of them was 3 because it was an odd amount, but they sent me 2 of every pack art. Very nice of them, because I've gotten sleeved packs in, and it's just like 8 of the same pack art. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's like kind of annoying when that happens. I got it with Fusion Strike, and it was all the fucking dog. Where is that? I just tapped out of OBS for a second. This one. What is that? Not Zebstrika. I don't remember the name. But like, look at how nice the Mew packs look. I don't think I have any Mew packs of Fusion Strike. I have Genesect, which is nice, and the Gengar. And then this fucking dog. I don't even remember his name. Like, I ordered like 16 Fusion Strike packs. Unfortunately, I opened like half of them just very slowly, which I shouldn't have, but whatever. I still have 8. And dude, this dog was like almost all of them, and I opened all the dog ones instead because I'm like, I don't know. It's not even that it like costs more or less. It's just that like it's like I like the Mew looks so much better. The Mew looks the best here, and like Genesect Gengar, and then this random dog. Okay. Um. Anyway, this was like such a ranty video. I'll make my videos way more focused in the future. But I don't know. Maybe I'll upload every day, maybe twice a day. I don't know. Maybe I'll just record a video and then click upload. Something I didn't do much. I always scheduled things on my other channel, but I'll probably schedule this for tomorrow morning because it's so late. But I don't know. Maybe if I record a video tomorrow afternoon, I'll just throw it up. Yeah, I don't know. If you enjoyed this, though, subscribe. I'm gonna be making more videos, just rants like this, talking about whatever. Let's see. Do I have anything else to talk about? Not really. I don't know. I got back in the hobby. I've been like in and out of it a little bit. A lot of the time, I kind of got fatigued by the amount of sets coming out at one point. For a while, I was like, dude, like, oh, there was just so much coming out. I'm like, dude, stop. You know that when it was like, it's like Paradox Rift happened, and then Temporal happened, and then it was somewhere around there that I was just like, bro, what is happening? There's so much coming out. And I don't know. So I've gotten like in and out of it over the last couple of years, but generally I've been into it, and I've been holding product pretty much the whole time since over a year now. I've been holding sealed product, which is I'm a little proud of myself. I have to be honest with that. Like, still got it sealed, dude. I don't know. I'm proud of myself. Now that I have for a year, I don't think I'll ever open some of this stuff. Especially like, dude, so much of the shit. It's like, why would I ever open, like, just as an example, why would I ever open this? I mean, this is showing it as 300. Market's like 250, I think. $250 Fusion Strike box for what is this, 8 or 9 packs? Why? Why would I open that ever? And I love the box art, so having it sealed is like sick. Why would I ever do that? Never. I'm never opening it. So I don't know. I've played mental mind games with myself into not opening anything. Which is probably for the best, because like, dude, I don't need to open shit. Yeah, opening's fun. Chasing a card's fun. I'm not gonna pull them though, realistically. Opening a box is fun when a new set comes out, but I mean, with how much there are now, like, in the past it was $200 to buy yourself 2 boxes, and you could hold one and then you could open one. Woohoo! That's what I did with Twilight Masquerade, actually. Like, I'm not. Look at Destined Rivals. I'm not spending $500 to open one of them and then hold the other one. Which, I mean, those boxes will inevitably go to 500 eventually, so it'll even out. But like, no, I'm maybe gonna get one, especially if it goes down to like 200. I'm gonna get like a box and hold it. I don't like. I don't have the money to do that. Anyway, I think that's gonna be about it for the video. I don't know if you thought this rant was like fun. If you like, I hope these can just be something you throw on in the background. I'm also gonna probably try to find like some copyright-free jazz music that I can use for the background of videos, because I've been listening to that this whole time. It's helping me think, and it like feels good. Anyway, Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.